conditions are good for local fish species to repopulate, we need access available to them. So by putting fish passages in place, as many high priority spots as possible, this is going to improve the sustainability of fish stocks into future generations.
Well, it's exciting. FBA is back in the St. Lawrence region. We're investigating options for improved fish passage in the region as we have in the past, and hopefully we're taking on even bigger opportunities than we have ever in the past. FBA is working with professional aquatic biologists, a team from Australasian Fish Passages, as well as Gwinjamol people, but everyone and anyone. So we're also working with landholders and councils and anyone else in between.
So we have been working with FBA for a long time now, and we constructed this fishway back in 2008. It was part of a series of fishways that we did with FBA at that time. This is a rock ramp style fishway, concrete and rock, and it creates a small set of stairs for the fish to be able to work their way from the mangroves downstream, up and around the fishway and into the top pool here before crossing the road and entering the wetland upstream. We're back because fishway technology's moved on. So back in 2008 we constructed this with the knowledge that we had at that time, and in those intervening years we've done a lot of learning about what the fish are doing, what size fish are migrating. So back then really only thought quite large fish were migrating, but when we built fishways like this, what we started seeing is really teensy tiny fish showing up. And so these fishways were good and they passed a lot of the fish that we wanted to pass, but some of those really tiny fish struggled to go through these fishways just because they were too energetic for them and they were too tired by the time they got to the top. So sometimes they couldn't make it to the top, or when they got to the top they were easy prey for the birds and other animals that were here. And so what we need to do is refocus the design of this fishway so that it's able to cater for those fish better, so that they can then move up through the fishway and all the way out through and avoid the predators, being fit and healthy, and get into the wetland upstream. So it's really important that we've learnt over those years, and now we're coming back to revisit some of the fishways we've done to make them better.